1 for Alabama. 11th play of the drive. They go with Bernard to the outside, and Bernard reaching for the pylon and has it. Jermaine Bernard with the touchdown run. Sets up Alabama to be on the march in Wisconsin territory. Simpson off play action, drives the ball downfield, and it's Bernard. Here goes Jeremy. Touchdown. 18, then had an incompletion. Now 11 completions in a row for Ty Simpson. To the end zone, and add to it Isaiah Horton. Ty Simpson can't miss.
Bama's got to be loving it.
Flea flicker to open up the second half as Simpson then goes underneath the Williams with blockers in front. So a flea flicker screen, and here goes Hollywood. How about that to start the second half? Razzle, dazzle, roll, tie. Simpson gets it complete to Ryan Williams, who cuts back and scores.
The 2025 versions are much better than your 2024 counterparts. Right up the middle. There goes Barnes into the end zone. And Oklahoma strikes first. Of the possession for the Sooners. Blaylock plants, cuts, and explodes into the end zone. Second touchdown of the season for the true freshman.
Protecting Mateer.
After a gain of 17, Blaylock to the edge. Blaylock to the end zone. The Sooners putting up gain its rhythm. Into the flats, to the edge. And across the goal line for the touchdown, Xavier Robinson. First score of the season for the sophomore. 32. Mateer with a keeper. There goes John Mateer to the end zone in the house call.
Fourth, 11th play now of the drive. Arnold again all day. Deep shot to the end zone. Got it! Cam Coleman. Flags everywhere. And for now, it's a 32-yard touchdown. And Cobb behind Arnold on this first and goal run. Arnold keeps it himself. Touchdown, Auburn. So far to start the season for Coach Freeze. Here's Arnold. Steps back, gets to the end zone. Touchdown. Fourteenth play. Cobb. He gets the touchdown.
For the Auburn touchdown.
Side. Pitch. Trying to punch it in on the ground. Untouched. Into the end zone. Ahmad Hardy. Touchdown, Mizzou. Pribula gets rid of it quickly. It's caught. Reaching for the end zone. Marquise Johnson. It was ripped away. No whistles. Louisiana's going back. And as this stands, this is going to be a Ragin' Cajuns touchdown. Mariam Eliam, as it stands, has taken it 99 yards back the other way. Johnson was reaching out to break the plane, and Eliam just ripped it away. It'll be interesting to see. They're going to take a look at this, obviously.
And Jay, that's why coaches always tell players, don't reach that ball across the plane like that because it can get knocked out. And best shot.
It did.
It did break
That's
the plane.
a touchdown for Missouri.
I was about to say, I'm going to leave this booth. Yeah. I'm hearing about luck, but I...
Decides to run it himself this time. Wow. Breaks a tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. for them on the road against top 25 Mizzou. Pressure coming. Somehow Pribula got rid of it. Plenty of room to run. Roberts! Touchdown! Tigers!
That can be all the difference.
They go right back to him. Why not? Couple of missed tackles. Ahmad Hardy is gone! Touchdown Mizzou! 71-yard run. Ahmad Hardy.
Just kept turning forward.
Give it right back to him. Why not? Touchdown! Ahmad Hardy, his third of the day. First, be watching that one later tonight on SEC Network. Davis untouched. Caps off a 17-play drive for a Mizzou touchdown.
This time it's a keeper. Touchdown, Tennessee. Welcome to Rocky Top, Joey Aguilar. Bowens to the right of Stockton now. Stockton keeps it, eludes a man, then scores standing up. Georgia answers immediately. And each quarterback has a touch. Reshuffled a bit. And streaking downfield is Brazel, who makes the catch and runs to the end zone. Flag down. We'll see if it stands. He beat Ellis Robinson for 72. Alpha leaders of this Tennessee team. First down play fake. End zone. Touchdown. Perfect strike. Chris Brazel falls 3 for 3.
Who's coming? Who's dropping? They're all coming.
Ball quickly to the perimeter. Branch has a crease. Zach Branch in a foot race. They won't catch him. Georgia on a 3rd and long strikes for 6. McCray muscles. No signal. Touchdown. Georgia. Powerful statement drive right down the field.
Yeah.
Play action. Downfield launch. Jump ball. Caught. Touchdown. Brazel. Wow.
How about the acceleration there by Thomas?
Aguilar looking to throw downfield. Man wide open. Caught for a touchdown by Staley. They bring pressure. Stockton together. Long throw to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Humphreys! Are you kidding me? McCray driving, reaching for the end zone. Spotted short. 3rd down coming up.
If he's short, he's about on the 6-inch line. He's able to lean and push the ball across.
He reached it.
Watch right there. That's a touchdown. Yeah, that's a win.
Ball broke the plane.
That's ball game. That's a Georgia win. He got across.
Reviewing the play right now.
It was hard to see live, but he did take a risk, by the way,
and the left,
pushing that ball into traffic.
Left knee stayed up. It looked close, like the left knee might have touched. Both these teams
still reviewing it as you would methodically in this situation. One more look.
Yeah, the knee.
After further review, it is a touchdown.
Yeah.
Game is over.
And the Dogs do it again. Prolonging Volunteer misery in this head-to-head. What a back.
1st and goal. Arch Manning, nice play fake. Scoots into the end zone, and Texas is on the board. Manning sees some room to run. Touchdown, Texas. His 2nd of the game. This one from 5 yards out. 1st and goal from the 5. Manning to throw, and that one is caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Ryan Wingo.
Way even still. 2nd and 10. Shapen trying to go to the air. Takes a shot. Did he overshoot him? Nope.
Jordan Mosley on the catch. 10-5, touchdown Mississippi State. Second and goal from inside the 5. Bothwell to the right side. Bothwell into the end zone. Touchdown Mississippi State.
A wall of blockers.
34-yard play, and that counts as a pass. How about Kamario Taylor taking a shot down the field? A touchdown! The freshman from Macon, Mississippi into the ball game. That is his first passing touchdown. That time for Booth. This time it's Shapen keeping it himself, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown for the Bulldogs quarterback. For Mississippi State. Devon Booth at the bottom of your screen. Shapen with time. Over the middle's got a man. It's a walk-in touchdown for Anthony Evans. 4 minutes until halftime. Bothwell on the ground. He's got it to the outside. Bothwell to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone for a Mississippi State touchdown. Night band. They performed at halftime. A run up the middle. That's Caton into the end zone for a Mississippi State touchdown. 25 yards, barely touched. Kromenhoek back in at quarterback. He pulls it, keeps it himself, and Luke Kromenhoek will go into the end zone with a rushing touchdown for a total of 75 yards. Oh, the burst again, straight line to the end zone, touchdown from 23 yards away. Seth Davis with the score.
And a bad snap. Chambliss picks it up and hands it off to Lacey. Drives the legs into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Green from the pocket, unloads, and wide open in the middle of the field is Omega Blake for an Arkansas touchdown. Chambliss keeps it. Chambliss heading for pay dirt. Touchdown, Ole Miss. For Taylon Green. And the Arkansas offense running room for Mike Washington. Breaks free. And hits for the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Side the 5.
Chambliss keeps it. Flag down. Touchdown, Ole Miss. 2 penalty markers are down. Fullback in Maddox Lassiter. And they run behind him with Russell. He cuts it back and is thrown into the end zone for the touchdown. May have gotten some help from a teammate, Kobe Branham, the right guard, but it counts for 6. And Simmons to throw, lobs it, wide open is Wallace, touchdown, Ole Miss. Got lost in the Arkansas secondary for the go-ahead score. Taylon Green. He keeps it again, and Taylon Green is into the end zone for the Arkansas touchdown. Blitz coming. It's picked up. Chambliss has a completion, has a touchdown. Dejon Strebling with his first touchdown as a Rebel. Give to Washington. Touchdown, Arkansas. Oh, they leaned on that Ole Miss D-line. And it's a 1-score game, a chance to make it a 6-point game with the point adding
positive yards. Craver, the motion man, on 2nd down and 6. Fake it to Moss on the run. It's Craver out of the backfield. He's got a lot of speed down the sideline. Craver still going. Oh, Mario Magic. Touchdown. 86 yards on the catch and run. So Moss at 5'11", 210. Has it. Second effort gets there. Touchdown, Aggies.
Extra offensive lineman in now for A&M.
Back to Moss, and he's fighting in for the touchdown. Le'Veon Moss for the 2nd time says, let's break some hearts here at Notre Dame Stadium. Direct to Moss, up the middle, he's got it. 3rd touchdown for Le'Veon Moss. He has taken over this first half, and A&M leads. 4th in the game. Reed, rush comes, Reed pumps, fires, it is caught! Nate Borkic Mitchell brings it in and ties the game.
Used so far this season. They're going to hand it off again to McGowan, trying to shed a tackle, lunges, and gets in the end zone. How about that effort by Seth McGowan? Penalized team in the MAC. That's a costly one. First down and 10. Good run. Touchdown, McGowan. Second touchdown here in the quarter.
In the middle of the basketball hoop right there.
And Boley wants to throw here, looking to the end zone, wide open, caught for a touchdown. There's his man, Willie Rodriguez, the tight end.
Last time.
Cutter Boley, wide open receiver, another touchdown pass, but they hardly passed it all in the red zone. They stick with McGowan, and he's got a touchdown. 8-yard touchdown run. Seth McGowan, his third of the night. The senior from Mesquite, Texas, has a hat trick.
What Cutter Boley has put on tape so far.
Patterson making his way to the goal line, and he got in there. Touchdown, Jason Patterson. Cap at a 10.
Just a three-man rush. Nussmeier toward the end zone. Touchdown! Xavier Thomas. 2 out of 2 on third down on this drive. Lagway from Mizell. Touchdown, Florida. With Tamarcus Cooley on him. A nice catch by Mizell. Lagway intercepted again. Coming down the sideline. Deshaun Spears. Touchdown, Tigers.
A little bit of eye candy before the snap. Pavia dumps it off Alexander. One-hand grab. And he's at the pylon, and he is in. 18-yard catch and run by Cedric Alexander, who was simply sensational on this. Sellers hands it off. Room on the edge. Touchdown, Carolina. Russell Faison. To throw. To the corner. Touchdown, Junior Sherrill. And Vanderbilt has its second lead of the game. On 2nd and 5, they keep it on the ground. Here's Lassiter, and there he goes. Lassiter takes it to the painted end zone, a 44-yard sprint, and Vandy wastes no time extending the lead. Into developing. Alexander to the goal line and in. And Vanderbilt's going to stun another road crowd. They're going to ride back to the west end.